Hey guys, I'm really sorry about last week. I was just really busy. I still have finals this week, but the assignments before the finals are a lot harder than the finals for anyone who's ever taken school. Um, I have a battle here against NAMBIRI, who I once again found off of the Cerevi chat room, and I thought I'd give Sun another try because last time I gave Sun a try I kind of sucked. But here we go. I lead with my Ninetales because, duh, Sun Team. And, he leads with a Latias, which is new to me. Especially because I have never really battled against Latias since I've started in the 4th gen. I figured he would switch or something after I Toxic'd him. So, I used Solar Beam. It's not like I had much to hit him anyway, because all I had otherwise was Flamethrower, and that still wouldn't have done much. But, you know, it still doesn't do anything, and he Dragon Pulses me, and that's pretty tough. Oh, and he also Toxics me, so it's like we both use Toxic, and that's pretty dumb. I just use Protect to rack up both of our Toxic damages, but he uses Wish, so that bites me in the butt. He told me, online, he asked me if the Soul Dew was illegal. So I'm guessing he gave the Latias the Soul Dew, judging as that really doesn't do any damage right there, that Flamethrower. And he also uses Mist Ball, which is neat, because isn't that, I think it's a Psychic type move with 70 base power, and Psychic is a Psychic type move with 90 base power, so I don't know what's going on there. And even though he recovered all that with Wish, Toxic is doing its toll. I go into my Scarf Charizard, because last time I remember I was worried it wouldn't outspeed enough things. So he either thinks he would go faster, which is untrue because my Ninetales was faster than his Latias, or thinks he can live whatever my Charizard would deal out. And he doesn't. So he goes into his Voltros and Hidden Powers of some type, but it's not super effective, so it's probably Ice. And I just stay in Dragon Pulse just to see how much it would do, since my Charizard isn't Life Orbed anymore, it's Scarfed. And I really wish it did more damage. I go into my Terrakion just to survive a Hidden Power Ice, and I know I can survive another. And stupidly, I go for the Rock Polish while he goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm like, derp. How could that thing not carry Thunder Wave? It's an electric flying type with Mischievous Heart. So that's pretty sad. Like, really, really sad prediction skills on my part. So instead of gaining times 2, I divide by 2. And then he Thunderbolts me, and I don't know if it mattered or not, but he gets a crit and takes me out. Because the Hidden Power Ice is a little bit less than 1.5 times less powerful. So I'm not going to do any intense calculations there. I go out into my Charizard at the same time as he goes out into his Latios, and seeing his prediction skills aren't the best, I just stay in and Dragon Pulse, but it turns out he does switch to his Doryuzu, which he told me was his Sandstorm check, but I don't have Sandstorm. And the Dragon Pulse really doesn't do enough, so I'm thinking maybe I should Life Orb the Charizard again. We'll see. So I go out into my own Sandstorm check, Randorosu, and I know he's going to switch, so because Sandstorm's not up, he's not going to outspeed me. I know he's going to switch, so I just Swords Dance, and he goes into his Voltros for some reason. I think it does have a higher base speed, but I guess he didn't give it all of its speed EVs, so my Randorosu is going to outspeed that and take it out. He goes into his Deoxys, and I was like, oh, maybe I can live in Ice Beam, because I have a Yachi Berry, but no, he doesn't. And right here, when I send out my Exeggutor, he takes like 2 minutes to do a speed check, and he's like, damn it, because even if my Exeggutor is modest, which I think it is, I can't even remember, it outspeeds his Deoxys. Um, he goes into his mole as fodder, death fodder, but I actually end up putting it to sleep. So, that's better for him, because now he can save it for death fodder later. And I just go for a solar beam, as he switches into his Latios. I don't really have anything to hit this Latios. I have Solar Beam, Hidden Power Fire, and Psycho Shock. So I just go into my Charizard, expecting to die. But no, he uses Dragon Dance. And, the Solar Power doesn't kill me, which is awesome. And since I'm Scarfed, even though he has a Dragon Dance up, I'm able to outspeed him. Which is also kind of weird, because his base speed is 110, I believe, and mine is base 100. So I guess he didn't put all of his speed EVs into that either. Now I know he can't really send out anything against the Executor, because his Latios was the check to that. So I just go out into Executor, and he sends out his Darkrai, and I guess he really didn't have any other kind of fodder, which was his mole, but that's gonna die anyway. He didn't really have anything to take a Solar Beam, so he stays in. He goes into his Deoxys and gets like the one extreme speed off. And you know, I've never really battled Deoxys before, so I was kind of worried about that. That maybe it wouldn't take me out, but Life Orb would take me out later. But no, I'm safe there. So now he goes into his last Pokemon, his Mole, and I use Psycho Shock just to reveal the rest of my moveset, and then I use Hidden Power Fire just to kill him off. So that's good game, NAMBIRI. I had a lot of fun battling with you, and it was fun to test out my new Sun team. Tell me if you like my new mic. I got a webcam for Hanukkah, and I like it a lot. Do I need to raise up my voice more? Like digitally? Tell me in the comments below. Okay, bye.